March, guys. How you doing? Today I wanted to play around with my new makeup that I got for Christmas, and this is the look that I came up with. If y'all want to see how I got this, keep on watching.
Alright, when I started off, I already had my eyebrows done. I used my Avon Glimmer Sticks for eyebrows in brunette. And to prime my face, I just used the CoverGirl TruBlend Face Primer for oily skin. And then I moved on and combined my Maybelline Fit Me 210 Sandy Beige and my L'Oreal True Match N2 Classic Ivory. And I just used my Tarte angled foundation brush to blend it all in. I tried doing a little bit more of a pouncing motion than a sweeping motion. That just took a little bit to do. And then I went in and concealed with my Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer in Light 20. I used that underneath my eyes, a little stripe down the nose, around the nose because of my redness there, on my forehead and a little on my chin. Blend it out with the same Tarte brush that I use for my foundation. Took my time to do that, made sure I got it all blended in, looking good. And then I used my Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder in Translucent. Used the puff that came with it. I only got the travel size that came in with my Influencer box. First time using this setting powder, and I actually like it pretty much, pretty good. And moved on to my cheeks. I used the SmashBox Ablaze face palette, and to contour I used the suntan shade in there. That's the top right shade. And for that I used my Luxie Lush 504 large angled brush. Got that on my cheeks to sculpt that out. Did a little on my temples and of course on my forehead. And then I used my which one was that? I forgot what brush that is, but then I moved on to my Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio in Pool Party, the middle shade Pageant. That's the one that I used to for my blush, and that's the E4 brush. Oh, to contour my nose, I used the Morphe PK524 brush. I thought I forgot about that. The blush was a little too much for my liking, so I just used one of my EcoTools powder brush to get it looking to my liking. Then I used the Morphe 438 with my Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder and Precious Petals for the tops of my cheekbones. I ended up using 3 different highlighters for today's look. That was just the first one that I had used. And next I actually taped up the side of my eyes to keep my eye makeup nice and sharp off camera. But then after that I realized here in a second that I forgot to show you that I'm using the CoverGirl TruNaked Chocoholic Eyeshadow Palette on my eyes. And The first brush I'm using is the Morphe E4. And in the palette, I believe it's the third shade that I'm using for the crease in my eyes. And then I move on to do a little bit more of a darker on my outer corner, and I'm using the Sigma E40 tapered blending brush on that. And I believe that's the 5th shade in the palette that I am doing that with. 3, 4, 5, 6th shade, excuse me. And then I'm just using my fingers to add the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Lightning Bug in the middle of my eyes there. Or excuse me, not the middle, that's the entire lid. Diana, watch what you're doing while you're actually doing this. And then I took the Becca Shimmering Skin Profector in Vanilla Quartz, and again used my finger to highlight the inner eye. I like a lot of highlight in the inner eye because of the fact that I wear glasses. So yeah. Alright, and then on the bottom there, I'm using the Crown Beauty C431 precision crease brush to add the first shade that I used in the crease to my bottom eye. And then after that, I used the Morphe B18 brush to deepen it with the darker color, and use the EcoTools angled eyebrow brush to highlight my brow bone. And I use the SmashBox cheek palette for that. I just use the top left corner highlight for that. And I go on to the Younique Moodstuck Epic Mascara for my eyelashes, excuse me. And I actually don't know how to use false lashes, so I don't use them. I might try and venture out into that while I'm here on YouTube. And I forgot to put eyeliner on before I put my mascara on, so, and eyeliner, I just tight line the upper lash with Marc Jacobs Highliner Matte Gel Eye Crayon, and I use the brown for the top and then the pink one for the bottom waterline. And then I'm actually using the SmashBox Be Legendary Lip Palette in Ablaze. At first I tried using a different shade. Let me see here. At first I tried using Nude Beach, and I didn't like how that looked with the eye look, so I switched to the color Cognac. And this is the final look here in a second. I'm not used to I just use the lip brush that comes with that palette.
Okay. Sorry about the lighting in the video. It's kind of all over the place, and from my window it's starting to get dark right now. I just now figured I have a mirror right here. A little cheating going on there. She's gonna pop up a couple times in the video. I'm going to have this video as a voiceover. I'll see you next time. Bye.